another game that has a lot of playoff implications because of the way the records are right now and the way the AFC North is specifically. This next game definitely meant a lot, and it was crazy to see how it went. Let me pull up all the stuff here. I'm talking about the Ravens game. I said it. I said sneaky Browns game. I tried to tell y'all. I don't know. Okay, so let me just give you a score. The Cleveland Browns beat the Baltimore Ravens 33-31. Okay. I've been trying to say in a polite way. Not that I wouldn't be polite, but I just wanted to say this in the most cohesive, kind of constructive way I possibly could. And I really don't see where everybody says Lamar has gotten better. If you want to tell me that Lamar is just back healthy and back at his usual healthy self, which we haven't seen in a couple of years, damn near since the MVP season, then cool, I'm with you. I think he's playing very, very well. But also, none of the mistakes seem to have been corrected. The interceptions, the fumbles, the weird sacks that I don't know what happens. You're the fastest quarterback in the league, damn near ever, and sometimes when he gets sacked, it's like, I know you're trying to get away from the running and everything, but sometimes you just need to take off, bro. But I've been saying it. The Ravens they're built to get a lead and hold the lead. They don't want to have to throw the ball. They don't want to have a shootout. Now, that's not just me. That's the coaches as well, because Lamar only threw the ball 23 times in a game where the Cleveland Browns in the second half just kept coming back over and over, and they just kept making these drives and scoring and making things happen. They get the pick six. Like, the Ravens just aren't built to have those shootouts. And I don't know, I personally hate to say it, but I definitely think it's a Lamar thing. I don't think you can just drop Lamar back 50 times and call it a day and just expect to have, Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud or Pat Mahomes out there if you do that, because he has flashes of that, but he doesn't consistently do that. This is the perfect game where that second half, when Cleveland's coming back and you're getting the ball back quicker and quicker because their offense is finally clicking, this should be a game where he has, they win the game by 10 and he has 300 plus yards. He doesn't even have 300 total. He has just over 260 total, because he has 8 carries for 41 yards and 223 passing yards. And I knew before I even seen the stats, I knew it wasn't going to be great, because the whole second half they basically just stalled out. And props to Cleveland, but I'm on the Ravens now. But I didn't think in the second half they just seemed more like they were scared to give the game away than they were trying to go out there and just really ice it and call it a day. And I just, you brought in a new offensive coordinator, and somehow it can't be just a play calling, play design thing, because the Ravens are doing the same thing the Ravens basically always do, and they go up and they try to run the air out of the ball. And Cleveland said no, because out of nowhere, Deshaun Watson wanted to decide that he was an actual starting NFL quarterback and play like a grown-up NFL quarterback. And he did it, and with the help of Jerome Ford and a couple of Amari Cooper plays here and there, and he bailed him out. Deshaun Watson, after all this weird, I can't play, and he was limping around here and, staying down a little extra longer every couple times when he ran, and he definitely didn't seem like he was comfortable or in shape or anything, but or not in shape, but like he wasn't. He's hurting, you know. He's been saying that he's hurting. I don't. Everybody's been saying, you know, the people have been saying that he's basically pretending, in a sense that he's injured when he's not really injured at all, and you can see it. He was a little gimpy. He had moments. He had a moment where he got caught by one of the defensive tackles, like the interior lineman, and it was just kind of weird to see somebody of somebody of Deshaun Watson's, you know, caliber of athlete kind of get just caught like that. Those are, you know, very clear, weird signs of, like, just, he's definitely not right. And if it's just permanent or if it's just because he's banged up now, whatever happened, it didn't matter because he stepped up and looked like a real guy, finally. The guy's making $50 million guarantees, so if he does want to play, if he don't want to play, whatever, you're just going to have to live with it because also he can also do this when he decides to. So that's kind of the problem is he looked like shit the whole first half and then kind of the same thing. No pressure. Okay, it's just time to go out here and do what I can and just make plays. And he did that over and over again on third down. I wonder what the third down conversion rate was because it felt like over and over on third down. They went out. Yeah, 8 for 16 on third down. So basically, third down was just find Amari Cooper. It worked over and over again. And the Ravens had nothing to say for this. Lamar does nothing. They scored 1 touchdown, right? Yes. Was it the Odell Beckham? No. The run-in. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, they scored. The last time they scored was the beginning of the start of the fourth quarter. It doesn't help, though, when you throw a pick six. That's the other part. Not only did Lamar just throw, you know, some bad turnovers, the tip to the pick six really hurts, especially, they lucky that the dude on the Browns missed the field goal. I guess in the end it didn't matter, but he missed the extra point, so it was 30-31 after the pick six, so you get lucky there. And then you punt? They just punt after that? Yeah. Yeah, 6 plays punt. Like, this is what I was talking about with the Colts game. This is exactly what happens is they just go up and then they trust their defense to make stops, and it's not like they don't necessarily have an A-plus defense. It's what I've been thinking about the Ravens where, you know, they're not A-plus in anything. You could say it's the defense, but I've seen this defense give up some weird stuff here now, and it just kind of is, you know, they got propped up 7-2 or whatever it was, and they, you know, are they the best team in the AFC? Are they the best team here? In the league, maybe. And then here you go, right back down to earth with a kick in the groin from the Browns. And, you know, did all the hype. Now we back. Everybody's going to go back to hyping up the 49ers. So, but you can't blame them because Bosa and Chase look good. And now you have Lamar who just explosive in the first half. He played amazing in the first half. It was, you know, They went crazy. Keaton Mitchell with the big run kind of broke it, and they basically just tried to just walk the tightrope, just hold on, and not necessarily put the brakes on the offense, but they just didn't have that pep, the fight. Once it got into a fight mode in like the fourth quarter, and you get the pick six, you do all that. Now it's time to go do something, and you just punt, and that's game. On a team that's been moving the ball on you the whole second half, and you just kind of go conservative, you know. The Browns trusted Deshaun Watson to go out there and bring it home. You gotta let Lamar off, man. But I understand you do, and look what happens. He throws the pick, so that's the dilemma you're in. I don't want to hear about all the Lamar Jackson for the MVP and this and that. We can't do that. We can't do that. No. We gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop just hyping all that up, man. It was. I hate to do it, but you know I got the Chiefs on it, and that's what it is. It's just a team beat a team that beat the Chiefs. Like we're just in that we're in a space for that now because we don't want to just keep talking about how the Chiefs and the Eagles are the best teams of the league, but it's probably true. It's probably true. Yeah, somehow squeeze a little Chiefs talk in there during the damn bye week. But I mean, it's hard to not, all the Ravens hype just been too much, man. It was too much. I don't know. I think it's very possible it's just a head coach thing, and I don't think you can't get rid of the head coach, but at some point you do have to look and say, even we brought a new offensive coordinator in, and we still stalling out in the second half with leads, fumbling the ball, pick six,